Secretary and our whole school education department are in that. Because I was just telling our Honorable Higher Education Minister. Morning I attended a function. The function is about teaching family in all the international board school and schools which has been affiliated to the central government for the CBSE, ICSE. So because based on our Honorable former Chief Minister, Kழகங, he brought that Tamil Learning Act, and each and every school, whether it's going to be a state board or it's going to be an international board, the Tamil teaching should be a compulsory in that. So for that, we had a refreshment training program for all the Tamil teaching teachers. So we inaugurated that function, and now the second function, I am in British Council, talking more about the spoken English, because we had a group discussion with Steve and Oliver, Janaka, we are talking about. So that's what our higher education minister was telling. Like when compared to other states, Tamil Nadu, we always follows two-language policy. So I think this day is very apt for our school education department. And thanks Janaka, thanks Steve, and thanks Oliver. And Steve is very grateful to Steve. You are just talking about our former chief ministers, what are the policies. Even you mentioned about e-vehicle policy and what are the things like in terms of school education. Like we introduced model schools and we introduced school of excellence, and we are going to introduce sports school of excellence and everything. Like Janaka was telling, like tomorrow all the delegates from UK, you are going to visit some universities and colleges, but I welcome, please do visit our government schools and see what are the schemes we are implemented based on our the ideas given by our Honorable Chief Minister. And definitely, because the man sitting here is one of our senior minister, our higher education minister. In his time, like he introduced the drone technology. Very first time he introduced the drone technology in our state, and now it is it's a talking through the state. And I welcome our Principal Secretary Kakala Usha IAS Madam, and I welcome our Higher Education Secretary Karthikeyan IAS sir, and press and media people here. And Janaka was telling about, and even Steve Smith was telling about, like they are very eager to know, like what are the priorities that we need to give. But I used to tell Janaka, we need to have an exchange program with the schools in Tamil Nadu, and also the way how the schools are running in UK. And we need to design that program. Last 2 years I was just telling, maybe this time like we can plan that, we can do something. And Steve Smith was telling, like after he took over this role, this is the first time he is visiting the state. Instead of telling it as the first time, it's a right state, like you are visiting, that is the thing like we need to tell. Because in the whole the history of the assembly in Tamil Nadu, the very first time for higher education, school education, the government is allocating a budget of 45,000 crores to the education department. Is the very first time. So you can feel how keen our former chief minister is focusing more on the education side. So in such a case, like Principal Secretary was just reminding me about the spoken English. Like we already started English lab in 500 schools as a pilot project. But last year, as a pilot, in the holidays of the schools, each and every students, we had a tie-up with the Google. And we made an activity called Reading Marathon. And each and every students will be having an app on their phone, and they just read out each and every English sentences. If there is any issues or if there is any correction to be done on the pronunciation, through the help of AI, that will correct that student. So reading marathon also done, and I think we have done a Guinness record in that one. Almost more than 200 crores of words has been read by the students in the 10 days time. So these are the things, like slowly we are planning to bring new ideas, innovative ideas, definitely through Janaka and through Steve and Oliver. We will learn something from your way of system, your way of education system, and you also please learn from us and let us, our students, get benefited because of that. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
பிரிட்டிஷ் கவுன்சில் சார்பாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிற இந்த கல்வித்துறையினுடைய வளர்ச்சி பற்றிய இந்த கருத்தரங்கிற்கு வரவேற்புரையாற்றி இருக்கிற திரு ஜனக புஷ்பநாதன், தென்னிந்திய பிரிட்டிஷ் கவுன்சிலுடைய இயக்குனர் அவர்களே, சிறப்புரையாற்றியிருக்கிற ஆலிவர் பால்காச்சர் அவர்களே, சர் ஸ்டீவ் ஸ்மித் அவர்களே, எனக்கு முன்னால் இங்கே உரையாற்றி அமர்ந்திருக்கிற என் அன்பிற்குரிய தம்பி பள்ளி கல்வித்துறை அமைச்சர், அன்பிற்குரிய சகோதரர் மகேஷ் அவர்களே, நிகழ்ச்சியிலே கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கிற உயர்கல்வித்துறை முதன்மை செயலாளர் கார்த்திக் அவர்களே, பள்ளி கல்வித்துறை செயலாளர் உஷா கவர்னர் அவர்களே, குழுமியிருக்கிற துணைவேந்தர்களே, பிரிட்டனிலிருந்து வந்திருக்கிற கல்வியாளர்களே, பத்திரிகையாளர்களே, அனைவருக்கும் எனக்கும் அன்பான வணக்கம். I really welcome particularly our British Deputy High Commissioner, Mr. Oliver Palliated, as well as UK Government International Education Champion, Mr. Steve Smith, as well as I welcome our British educationists, those who are summoned here, and our Vice Chancellors, educationists, and also the press people. Really, it gives me great pleasure to participate in this discussion on higher education discussion. Particularly, as you all know, here what the state government is doing and what the British government is doing, all things were explained by our Honorable Minister, Mr. Magesh Puyamari, as well as our Steve Smith has explained what is the relationship between British education and Tamil Nadu Indian education. Particularly, I want to say some few words. I am a student of international studies and history. Mr. Smith is also a professor in international relations. This is really very happy. It's not only international relations. Now, international relations in education. That is the main concept of this discussion. What we are going to do in this discussion, we are going to develop the educational relationship between the nations. One thing I want to remember as a student of history, only during the British rule in India, throughout India, in Tamil Nadu, the education developed. Nobody can deny it. Particularly the Madras University, which is very famous, you might have heard of it. Madras University and Annamalai University, they were created only during the British rule in India. So, the British rule in India, as I studied in the international relations, is a blessing in disguise. It's really a disguise, no doubt about it, because it is a foreign rule. But it is a blessing that because of your rule in Tamil Nadu, in India, education is developed to a greater extent, particularly in all aspects, in industries also. So here, the relationship between British and India, it starts from a long time, but now still it exists. That is what this council proves to me.
Okay. So I'm Professor Sir Steve Smith. I'm the UK government's international education champion. This is my third visit to Chennai and to Tamil Nadu, but my first visit in the government role. The UK government and the Indian government have a roadmap about their relations to 2030. And in that roadmap, education is absolutely central. So we're bringing the largest ever delegation of university leaders from the UK to visit any country here to India this week. And I'm absolutely delighted to be bringing a group of leaders to Tamil Nadu to talk to the government, but also, of course, to the local excellent universities in the state about the possibilities of cooperation. As Tamil Nadu is an ambitious, forward-thinking state, we in the UK government are really interested to work with you as you internationalise and develop the skills that the people of this state need.
So what kind of
We're not signing an MOU with the state of Tamil Nadu. What we're doing is bringing together the universities from the state and UK universities to form partnerships which will focus on joint degrees, joint research collaborations at a range of universities that are coming through. I think 20-something institutions from Tamil Nadu today and the universities we've brought from the UK. And it's about the partnerships, but equally talking to the state government here about its priorities and how we in the UK government can work with them.
so how the students community from both these kind of programs?
So the students from both countries will benefit in two main ways. First, increasingly knowledge and the solving of the world's great problems, as this state government absolutely recognises in its priorities, can't be done in one part of the world. Universities need to share understanding, research methods, ways of educating, and it's best done when two countries work together. But more precisely, by developing partnerships with institutions here, UK universities can exchange staff and students both ways, from the UK to India, from Tamil Nadu to the UK, in order to benefit from studying in another country.
Spell out some university's name.
Sorry?
Spell out some university's names which you are going to have.
We've brought a lot of leading British universities here today, and we're bringing in a group of Tamil Nadu institutions to talk to us. We're visiting Anna University with an IIT Madras as well as two examples, but the main thing is that coming to this conference today, and the British universities that are represented are going to talk to them. We can give you a list of the institutions.
UK government is again.
Tanaka Pushpanathan, and I'm the director for British Council in South India. Today is a very, very important day for us at British Council and for the UK government. ரொம்ப முக்கியமான நாள். ஏன்னா இன்னைக்கு வந்து ரெண்டு மந்திரிகளும் வராங்க. எஜுகேஷன் டிபார்ட்மெண்டோட ரெண்டு மினிஸ்டர்ஸும் வராங்க. திரு பொன்முடி அவர்கள் அண்ட் திரு அன்பில் மகேஷ் பொய்யாமொழி அவர்கள். இப்போ நம்ம இந்த மீட்டிங் வழியா என்ன பண்ண போறோம் அப்படின்னா, UK யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் ஒரு 17 யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் வந்திருக்காங்க. இதுதான் பிக்கெஸ்ட் டெலிகேஷன். 31 யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் ஆக்சுவலாக இந்தியாவுக்கு வந்திருக்காங்க. அதில் 16 யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் இப்போ நம்ம தமிழ்நாடுக்கு வந்திருக்காங்க. தமிழ்நாடு வந்து NIRF 100ல் வந்து 22 டாப் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் தமிழ்நாடுல இருக்குது. அவுட் ஆஃப் 850 இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ் இன் இந்தியா 146க்கு மேலே தமிழ்நாடுல இருக்குது. ஸோ தமிழ்நாடு வந்து இஸ் அ ஹாட் பெட் ஃபார் எஜுகேஷன், எஸ்பெஷலி ஹையர் எஜுகேஷன். நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய ரிஃபார்ம்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ UK அண்ட் தமிழ்நாடு ஒன்றா சேர்ந்து கொலாபரேட் பண்ணும்போது ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு, ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிக்கு, கரிக்குலம்க்கு நிறைய கொலாபரேஷன் நடக்கும். டிரான்ஸ்நேஷ்னல் எஜுகேஷன் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்ஸ் பற்றி பேசுகிறோம். இப்போ 2 ரவுண்ட் டேபிள் நடந்திருக்கு. ஸ்டெம் ரவுண்ட் டேபிள், சயின்ஸ், டெக்னாலஜி, இன்ஜினியரிங், மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் அண்ட் மெடிசன், அண்ட் இன்னொரு ரவுண்ட் டேபிள் அரவுண்ட் சோஷியல் சயின்சஸ் அண்ட் சஸ்டைனபிலிட்டி. 2 ரவுண்ட் டேபிள்லையுமே 25க்கு மேலே யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் வந்து UK யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸோடு பேசுகிறாங்க. பிரிட்டிஷ் கவுன்சிலோட கோயிங் குளோபல் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு பெரிய ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து நிறைய தமிழ்நாடு யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸை பெனிஃபிட் பண்ணியிருக்கு. 10 தமிழ்நாடு யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் சேர்ந்து நிறைய கோயிங் குளோபல் பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்ஸ் கிராண்ட்ஸ் ரிசீவ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இன்னைக்கு வந்து நம்ம அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம் ஒரு கிராண்ட், வெல்லூர் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி, VIT அண்ட் யூனிவர்சிட்டி காலேஜ் ஆஃப் லண்டன், அந்த கிராண்ட் அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய கொலாபரேஷன்ஸ் மேலும் மேலும் உயர்த்ததுக்காக தான் சர் ஸ்டீவ் ஸ்மித் UKலேருந்து வந்திருக்காரு, UK கவர்மெண்ட் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ். அண்ட் தமிழ்நாடு மினிஸ்டர்ஸோடு பேசி கலந்து நம்ம ஒரு strong bilateral relationship between UK and Tamil Nadu டெவலப் பண்ணுறதுக்கு பிரிட்டிஷ் கவுன்சில், மற்ற டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ், டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஃபார் பிஸ்னஸ் அண்ட் ட்ரேட், டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஃபார் எஜுகேஷன் எல்லாருமே ஒன்றா சேர்ந்து இந்த மீட்டிங்காக நடத்துகிறோம்.